many people wonder what would happen after the Queen's death and where she will be laid to rest, while others use the opportunity to remember her life. Now, as the first anniversary of her death approaches, people want to know when the Queen died and what events proceeded following the end of the second Elizabethan reign. We have reviewed the historic moments. When did the Queen die? The Queen passed away on September 8, 2022. The BBC's Hugh Edwards announced her death, after presenting the continuous coverage for about 5 hours before the news came out. The BBC News special had replaced the regular programming, after Buckingham Palace issued a statement earlier that day. The Queen spent her last days at Balmoral Castle, which was reportedly her favourite royal residence, where she made history by naming her 15th Prime Minister, Liz Truss, just days before she died. The castle is in Ballater, Aberdeenshire in Scotland. And members of the royal family who travelled to visit the late Queen in her final moments include King Charles and Queen Camilla, Prince William, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, and Prince Harry. What time did the Queen die? The Queen's death was announced at 6:30 p.m, but her death certificate revealed weeks later that the Queen had died at 3:10 p.m. On the day she died, Buckingham Palace released a statement at 12:32 p.m. saying, "The Queen's doctors are worried about Her Majesty's health and have advised her to stay under medical supervision. The Queen is comfortable, and at Balmoral." After that, at 12:50 p.m, Buckingham Palace declared that Prince William, Prince Andrew, Prince Edward and his spouse, Sophie, were heading to Scotland, to join the Queen. Around 2 p.m, it was disclosed in another statement that Prince Harry was also on his way to Scotland. When Harry arrived at Aberdeen Airport at 6:45 p.m, the Queen's death had already been announced, although the new King's representative said then, the public was only notified after all family members had been informed. How did the Queen pass away? The official reason for death was old age by Dr. Douglas Glass, the Queen's official pharmacist in Scotland. He later said there was worry for the Queen's health for several months and was cited in Giles Brandreth's biography, Elizabeth, an intimate portrait, saying, "It was anticipated and we were quite conscious of what was going to happen." Giles Brandreth himself, who is a royal biographer and close friend to the royal family, also stated in the book that Her Majesty had bone marrow cancer before her death. He said, "I had learned that the Queen had a type of myeloma, bone marrow cancer, which would account for her fatigue and weight loss and those mobility issues we were frequently informed about during the last year or so of her life." In the months before her death, the late Queen had been seen using a walking stick and was also compelled to withdraw from the state opening of Parliament that year, the only time she skipped it during her 70-year rule. The day prior to her death, it was declared the Queen would skip the Privy Council meeting after being recommended by doctors to rest. The next day, the Queen's helicopter departed Windsor Castle shortly before 7 a.m. to take to the Prince of Wales, from Dumfries House in Kent to the other side. What occurred after the Queen passed away? After the Queen passed away, her first son Charles instantly became king, as he was next in line to the throne in the royal line of succession. As the Queen passed away in Scotland, his late Operation Unicorn was activated. Her body was brought to Edinburgh first and then to London for the state funeral. The Queen's coffin arrived in London and was taken to Buckingham Palace. The next day, it was moved to Westminster Hall for her life in state. From 14 September to 19th of September, about 200 people came to see the coffin and honor the Queen as she passed away. When did the Queen's funeral take place? The state funeral was held on Monday the 19th of September 2022, and a special public holiday was given for that day. Many businesses and shops chose to shut down for the event. After the ceremony in Westminster Abbey, the Queen was buried under the King George VI Memorial Chapel at Windsor Castle, in a private service that only her nearest family attended. The chapel is also where her father King George VI, her mother Queen Elizabeth, and her sister Princess Margaret's ashes are. Prince Philip's remains, which were in the royal vault temporarily after his funeral in 2021, were moved to the chapel after the Queen was buried. In other news about the royal family, we reported how Prince Louis dealt with the news of the Queen's death very well and revealed that Prince Harry came back to the UK right before the first anniversary of the Queen's death. Remember to subscribe to British Royal Daily Updates YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell, this way you will be notified when we drop a video. Stay safe.